Hello everyone, my name is Helen Romero and this is my midterm project on low self-control. Definition of low self-control and its importance. Self-control refers to the ability to regulate and manage one's thoughts, emotions, and impulses behaviors in order to achieve long-term goals or adhere to societal norms. Overview of the concept of low self-control. Low self-control refers to a state or trait characterized by a lack of ability or inclination to regulate one's thoughts, emotions, impulses, and behaviors effectively. Individuals with low self-control struggle with delaying gratification, persistent temptations, and adhering to long-term goals. Characteristics of low self-control. Key characteristics associated with low self-control. Low self-control is typically characterized by several key features that are commonly observed in individuals who struggle with regulating their thoughts, emotions, impulses, and behaviors effectively. These characteristics include impulsivity, lack of persistence, poor emotional regulation, inability to plan and set goals, and lack of self-discipline. An example of illustration of impulsive behavior and lack of persistence are impulse buying. An individual with low self-control may frequently engage in impulsive shopping sprees, purchasing items on a whim without considering the financial situation and the necessity of the purchase. They may feel a temporary sense of excitement and gratification from acquiring new things, but later regret the impulse spending. Theories of self-control. Overview of major theories explaining self-control and its development. Several major theories have been proposed to explain self-control and its development. Here's an overview of some prominent theories. Limited resource theories. According to this theory, self-control is seen as a limited resource that can be depleted with use. The capacity for self-control is finite, and when it's excited into one domain, such as resisting temptation, it becomes temporarily diminished in other areas. Restoring self-control requires replenishing this limited resource through rest and recovery. Delay of gratification theory. This theory, famously associated with the Stanford marshmallow experiment, proposes that self-control develops through the ability to delay immediate gratification for larger delay rewards. This development of self-control is influenced by a combination of genetics, environmental and social factors. Genetic influence self-control, where certain variations lead to abilities like dopamine regulations. Genetic is not the sole determinant. Environmental significantly impact self-control development, with early childhood experiences, parenting styles, socioeconomic conditions, and educational opportunities influencing its growth. A supportive, structured environment with clear boundaries and opportunity promotes self-control, while a chaotic environment hinders it. Impact of low self-control. Examination of the negative consequences of low self-control. Low self-control can have various negative consequences across different aspects of an individual's life, such as health issues, legal, academics, and professional consequences. Health issues. Individuals with low self-control may engage in behaviors that have detrimental effects on their physical and mental health. They may struggle to adhere healthy habits, such as maintaining a balanced diet, exercising regularly, getting enough sleep, or managing stress. This can lead to higher risk of obesity, cardiovascular problems, substance abuse, or mental health issues. Legal issues. Low self-control has been linked to an increased risk of engaging in illegal activities and involvement with the criminal justice system. Individuals with low self-control may have been more prone to impulsive risk behaviors such as theft, fraud, or aggression. Linkage to behavioral problems substance abuse, and criminal behaviors. Low self-control has been consistently linked to increased risk behaviors and criminal behavior. Here's an examination of the links. Low self-control individuals is, struggle with regulating behaviors, leading to impulsive actions, aggression, rule breaking, and disregard of social norms, causing conflict. Self-control and health. Relationship between low self-control and health outcomes. Low self-control has been linked to various negative health outcomes, such as poor diet and nutrition, mental health issues, substance abuse, and addiction. Low self-control can lead to poor dietary choices, resulting in high-calorie, low-nutrient foods, weight gain, and nutrient deficiencies, and increased risk of diseases like diabetes or cardiovascular problems. Impacts of physical well-being and the ability to maintain healthy choices. Low self-control can have significant impact on physical well-being and the ability to maintain healthy behaviors, like sleep problems and an ability to manage stress. Low self-control can affect patterns and quality, leading to inadequate sleep, sleep disorders, and health issues like fatigue, cognitive impairment, and compromised immune system. Childhood and self-control. Exploration of the development of self-control in childhood. The development of the self-control in childhood is a gradual process that occurs in children grow and mature. Early childhood, ages 1 to 3, children develop basic self-control skills, regulating impulses and following rules, which still rely on external guidance and support. Preschool years, 3 to 5. Children develop self-control skills, including rules, emotions, and behaviors, but are still vulnerable to situational factors. Middle childhood, ages 6 to 12, develop self-control, enabling children to inhibit impulsive responses, plan ahead, and consider consequences. Adolescence is a critical period for self-control development. Negative social, emotional, and cognitive chances, peer influence, autonomy, and complex decision-making. Developing self-control becomes essential for managing impulses, resisting peer pressure, setting goals, and making responsible choices regarding academics, relationships, and health behaviors. Discussion of the influence of parenting, early experiences, and educational settings. Parenting, early experiences, and educational settings play a significant role in shaping the development of self-control in children. Parenting practices significantly impact self-control development. One, supporting parenting with clear rules, discipline, and positive reinforcement promotes self-control, while harsh, inconsistent, or permissive parenting hinders it. Self-control and academic performance. Examination of the connection between self-control and academic achievement. The connection between self-control and academic achievement is well established, with research consistently showing a positive relationship between the two. Focus and concentration. Self-control helps students maintain focus and concentrate on tasks, leading to improved attention span and reduced distractions. Strategies for improving self-control in educational settings. Establishing clear objectives, breaking tasks into manageable parts, and using visual clues and reminders that are some ways for enhancing self-control in educational settings. Interventions for low self-control. Overview of evidence-based interventions for improving self-control. There are several evidence-based interventions that have been shown to effectively improve self-control, such as cognitive behavioral therapy, mindfulness-based interventions, and physical exercise. Examples of the interventions targeting children, adolescents, and adults. The Cool Kills program and the Tools of the Mind are some interventions for kids. Social emotional learning and mindfulness-based stress reduction for teens are interventions for adolescents, and dialectic behavior therapy and executive function training are interventions for adults. Cognitive strategies for self-control. Cognitive strategies in these play a crucial role in enhancing self-control by targeting the underlying thought processing and cognitive factors that influence behavior. Mindfulness, goal setting, and cognitive restricting as examples. Mindfulness involves intentionally paying attention to the present moments without judgment, enhancing self-control, and regulating thoughts, emotions, and bodily sensations. Self-control and decision-making. Analysis of the impact of low self-control on decision-making process. Developing and strengthening self-control skills through inventions, cognitive strategies, and environmental modifications can help individuals improve their decision-making processes and make choices that align with their long-term well-being and their objectives. Implications for risk-taking behaviors and long-term outcomes reduce long-term financial consequences and impair interpersonal relationships. Low self-control can hinder long-term goals, impulsive behaviors, and inconsistent decision-making. Self-control and financial management. Link between low self-control and poor financial management. There is a clear link between the low self-control and poor financial management, such as lack of budgeting and planning, inadequate saving, and accumulation of debt. Low self-control hinders budgeting and planning, requiring discipline, self-regulation, and delay in gratification to set financial goals and make tough decisions. Low self-control can link to inadequate savings, making it difficult to prioritize saving over immediate spending. The strategies to improve financial self-control and decision-making. Improving financial self-control and decision-making requires international effort and immediate of effective strategies like creating a budget, using cash or debit cards, and seeking financial education. Developing a budget outlines income, expenses, savings, allocates funds for housing, transportation, groceries, entertainment, and monetary spending. Self-control in relationships. Exploration of the role of self-control in interpersonal relationships. Self-control plays a crucial role in interpersonal relationships, influencing in dynamic, quality, and longevity of the relationship. Self-control enhances empathy, understanding and comparing this to spending judgment, actively listening and considering other feelings, fostering stronger relationships. Self-control enhances trust and reliability in relationships. Impact on communication, conflict resolution, and maintaining healthy relationships. Low self-control can have significant impact on communication, conflict resolution, and the ability to maintain healthy relationships. Low self-control hinders empathy and understanding as individuals focus on immediate needs, causing a strained relationship and conflict resulting difficulties. Cultural and contextual factors. The examination of cultural and contextual influence on self-control. Cultural and contextual factors play a significant role in shaping self-control abilities and behavior. Cultural values and norms impact self-control behaviors, with cultures prioritizing impulse control, emotional regulation, and society norms. Cross-cultural differences and society factors shaping self-control, socioeconomic factors, education and parenting practices, and individualism versus collectivism. Self-control and technology. Discussion of the challenges of self-control in the digital age. Low self-control in the digital age can exacerbate the challenges individuals face with excessive technology use, risky online behavior, and procrastination. Low self-control can lead to excessive digital use, causing reduction in productivity, neglect of responsibility, and impaired offline relationships, requiring a screen time limit. Impacts of technology on attention span, impulse control, and productivity. Digital age distractions fragment attention, reducing overall attention span. Constant access to devices, notifications, and online content challenge focus and deep engagement, making it difficult to concentrate on tasks requiring mental effort. Strategies for enhancing self-control. Practical techniques and strategies for improving self-control. Improving self-control requires practice and the adoption of various strategies, like setting clear goals, developing a routine, and removing temptations. Self-monitoring, planning, and building habits as examples. Self-monitoring involves tracking and observing behaviors, thoughts, and emotions related to self-control, and its expectations establish guidelines and encourage intentional decisions. Promoting self-control in society. Discussion of the role of institutions and policymakers in self-control institutions play a crucial role in promoting self-control at the society level by implementing supportive policies and creating environments that foster self-control can contribute to the well-being and success of individuals, institutions, and incorporate self-control education and awareness programs into curriculums, empowering young individuals to develop self-control skills early in life. This way, they have less or no issues with low self-control in the future. Conclusion. In conclusion, understanding and addressing low self-control is crucial for personal well-being and societal functioning. Throughout this presentation, we explored the characteristics of low self-control, theories, explaining its development, and the negative impact that it may have on various aspects in life, including health, academic decision-making, relationship, and financial management. We also examined interventions and strategies aimed at enhancing self-control, such as cognitive techniques, mindfulness, and evidence-based strategies aimed at enhancing weight control. It is clear that self-control plays a vital role in shaping our behaviors, choices, and long-term outcomes. Promoting self-control requires a multi-phase approach involving parents, educators, policymakers, and institutions. By fostering self-control skills and creating supportive environments, we can empower individuals to make a healthier choice, achieve academic success, build stronger relationships, and make sound financial decisions. Ultimately, the cultivation of self-control is not only an individual endeavor, but a collective responsibility that contributes to a healthier, more productive, and harmonious society.